Keep wishing us the best. Our podcast is better than the rest. You got an issue, better say it with your chest. Until then, keep wishing us the best. Keep wishing us the best. Our podcast is better than the rest. You got a problem, better say it with your chest. Until then, keep wishing us the best. Keep wishing us the best.
It was a lot that happened this week. You know who Isaiah Rashad is?
Yes. Well, I didn't, but I do now.
Oh,
and I was not ready.
So you never had listened to his music and stuff? Because I was like really a fan of him.
My boy was a fan. Well, I don't know. He listened to his music. He listens to his music. So because Monique told me first, because Monique be on all her gossip site and everything like that. But it was when it first leaked. It was he was getting head or something like that, and I was like, and this was amongst the Nelly stuff and the Fizz shit and so I'm like, who is this? I'm like, she's like, I don't know, some rapper. And I was like, damn. And then my boy was like, yeah, the dick stock is down this month because niggas is doing wild shit.
Not the dick stock is down.
And I'm in a group chat, and my boy was like, dawg, did you see the video? And I was like, wait, what? And then somebody posted a link. And I'm like, oh, I was like, wait, I thought he was getting head, not giving head. I was like, yeah, I was. And then one of my boys like, this is probably the first time I intentionally watched. I intentionally watched a dude giving head. I was like, yeah.
Wait. So he watched it?
He watched. I mean, I don't know how long the video was. It was like 15.
It was long enough. He could have stopped in the first few seconds for sure.
When I seen the probably about 3 seconds of it. I'm just like, wow, okay.
Yeah. I had to send a screenshot to Chop, but I had to like draw over everything because I'm like, is this his face? Like, is this him for sure? So I had to like scribble over the dick. I even scribbled out the other dude's leg, so it was literally like just this much of his face, like this. And he was like, oh, that's that nigga. And I was like, oh, yeah. Well, he's sucking dick very good. He's doing it very well. It's happening very well.
I didn't see it long enough to judge a technique or anything.
I did.
But
yeah, that was.
I don't know. I heard some things, but I mean, so is he out or no or what?
I don't think so. I mean, if you listen to his music, he got this lyric that says something like, "Last year you was my bitch, now you my baby girl," and I'm like, nobody would think his content does not give.
Okay,
clues.
So he's not like an openly gay rapper.
Yeah, you know how like Frank Ocean say like some questionable shit, even though Frank Ocean isn't a rapper, so it might hit different. But
even
you know
though
how
Frank can flow, but
you know how Frank Ocean like says like questionable stuff. Like he got a song called Chanel. He say, "I see both sides like Chanel."
I mean, but we know that Frank Ocean.
Not at first we didn't.
Well, not at first, but then he had that whole letter and stuff. But I could have gathered it
from Frank.
Yeah, I feel like I could have at first I have impeccable gaydar. I do.
Okay.
So I could have gathered it. I mean, it's a lot of actual celebrities I think that are, but that's another conversation.
Just haven't came out, dog. Yeah, why in my group chat? Why one of my homegirls was like, we were talking about, you know how like Tay Diggs been like, on social media now like dancing and like doing shit. Have you seen Tay Diggs recently?
I think I've seen somebody repost a couple of things.
Well, somebody in my group chat was like, now it's time for gay Diggs to come out. And I was just like, dog.
Wow.
Why? That shit was so fucking funny. Yeah, shit was so funny. But as far as dick goes, it's been a lot this week surrounding penis.
It's been a distracting week, right?
It has been ridiculous. We so whack.
Yeah. The Nelly shit. I don't even know what was up with I didn't even see the Fizz shit or whatever. I don't want to. From what I heard, I don't see no parts of that.
You said you didn't see the what shit?
Little Fizz, little soda pop.
Oh yeah, I was upset when that came across my timeline because I'm like, we didn't need this. But as far as Nelly goes, it was so much division on the internet, and it was so much division in the group chat because literally like half of us was like, oh yeah, like that's decent, it got nice girth to it, and then the other half was like, his dick is little, and I'm just like, oh, so y'all just been fucking mandingos the whole time because I didn't think it was small. I thought it was I thought it was average, and I thought it had some good girth to it, and that's really what's important.
I was like, I don't know what women's like. I don't know what standards are anymore.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
that one wasn't for you. Yeah, this wasn't a week.
It wasn't.
This wasn't like for men this week.
It wasn't for me to know at all, which you know I'm fine with. I'm more than all right. I know her technique was lacking moisture.
It wasn't wet enough.
Nah, that was like like sandpaper. I don't know. I mean, maybe it wasn't good lighting. You know, maybe I'm used to pouring light and you see glistening of spit and shit. Ooh, but look, it looked very dry. It looked very dry, and who likes dry head? Like,
I mean, it didn't look dry. It looked like it just wasn't super spitty. And that super spitty is so disgusting to me.
I mean, honestly. I'm not talking about super slobby. You looking like you pop up like you didn't ate a glazed donut or some shit.
Yeah. Damn, your phone stay going off. Oh, so here we are again.
We gonna see what recorded and what didn't record. Cause
I thought that you stopped it, but maybe you didn't.
When did? I don't even know. I don't even know what we talked about. So.
Oh, well, we stopped at we were talking about dicks. We hadn't stopped talking about dicks.
So I don't even know if it started recording, but let's recap.
No,
did it?
It did start. No, it was for sure recording because you stopped at like 9 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
for
sure. Let's reiterate. We were
talking about spit.
She was We were talking about the head technique actually.
Yes.
I don't know. It looked dry. It looked sandpaper head to me. It looked like the shit you would. I don't know. I want to say the shit we used to put up with in high school. You know, people just straight fucking in high school.
Right.
But like I remember in the beginning of high school, you let let your a girl or whatever beat you off or whatever just cause that she's willing to do it, and it don't be it be dry as hell. She be Indian burning your dick
because she using her hands.
Yeah,
does
but
she have anything to do it with?
No, but I mean obviously there is no lubrication. But okay. I'm saying that you would just let it happen because you were in high school.
Because you just wanted somebody, of course, you just wanted the girl to touch your dick.
Yeah, but at this point, we are too grown. I'm going to need her to throw a little saliva in the mix.
What if she was losing? According to you, she was losing. But what if she was using lube and it was like you just couldn't really, you know how lube be kind of like silky, so you can't. Why am I doing a dick jack move anyway? It might, you know how lube is like silky though. It's not like spit per se. It's like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. She needs something. She needs something to lubricate the friction. That looks like. But hey, he seemed like it was fine. So maybe I'm wrong.
I wish we could talk about who sucked it better, but we can't. So
yeah, I don't.
I'll just, I'll take that to the book.
I'm a bit because I'm going to be a bit biased.
I'm talking about based on the video, but you didn't see the other one.
Even based on the video, I'm sure I'm going to be a bit biased. It's just I don't ever think those two words are going to come together in my head from me. Like, oh damn, he really giving some head. Like, I'm good.
I'm good. To say it out loud, but if you would have watched the video, you would have been like, oh.
I'll leave it to y'all women. Y'all will enjoy it, or women and LGBT gay men, or what's LGBTQ? Is that all?
LGBTQIA, I believe now.
IA.
I think
LGBTQIA men too.
I'm gonna fact check that later. If it's not right,
because I'm gonna say you just add letters.
Listen, if it's not right, we're gonna have to put it in the description. Because damn.
What else happened this week? Did you see Mr. On Site? You see the baby? The baby really snuck him, kinda, sorta.
You know what? I didn't watch the video though. I read the headlines, but I know that dude got jumped.
Yeah, he got jumped. I don't know if he would have whooped the baby's the baby's ass if it was 1-on-1. But as soon as he got hit and pushed into the bowling alley lanes, it was over. You're gonna be slipping and sliding, and then everybody and their mama come over there and start stomping you out.
Right.
And I remember before when the baby beat up some dude in like a Gucci store. Once again, him and his niggas jumped a nigga. It wasn't no 1-on-1 shit. So that on site shit is, I don't know. I guess it was fucked up. He shouldn't have said on site because he said on site and got his ass whooped. But
yeah,
it was
I would have been very happy to see the baby get beat up because I just think he's a trash individual. What he gives online, I don't know if he's really trash for real in person. I would assume so, but I definitely would have enjoyed seeing him get beat up because I think he's just a piss poor person.
I mean,
yeah.
Hey, certain women like him. Danny Lay wanted all that in her. Have his child.
These girls be wanting the money. Speaking of money, did you watch The Tinder Swindler?
I did not, but I know they are. I know they got a GoFundMe right now to try to get out of debt.
I wish that you would have watched it before we recorded this so we could talk about it because the shit was just so ridiculous. Like these women were so gullible. I don't even want to call them stupid. I mean, they were though, but I'm really trying not to like victim blame because they really were victims, but they were really victims of their own stupidity at the end of the day. But I don't condone.
Wasn't he like
people
taking out loans, getting them to take out loans, and then paying the other girls with the loans the other girl took out? And
we just gonna hold off until you watch, cause I'm telling you, the shit's so dumb. The shit is so dumb. But
okay,
so yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else crazy happened this week. Just to recap the week. They found out that how Bob Saget died too. It was brain bleeding.
He died in his sleep.
Yeah, but they didn't know why. Everybody was assuming that it was like drugs or something like that. But it wasn't. Yeah. It was just a brain bleed. So he must have fell and thought he was cool and wasn't. And I was like, damn, that's rough. Because I know I've fallen or hit my head before and just be like, damn, that shit hurt. And then just went about my day. And yeah, never thought.
You want to know what's crazy is that when I seen the comments about him hitting his head, and then I guess he hit his head and went to bed. All of the comments were like, "Oh my God, no, you're never supposed to go to bed after you hit your head. Like, you're never supposed to go right to sleep after you hit your head." I've never heard that before in my life.
I've heard it. If you think you have a concussion, you never go to sleep. If you have a concussion. Not just randomly.
But sometimes you don't. Because sometimes you can have a concussion and not know.
I mean, most time you probably have a concussion and not know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they were saying they were just saying if you hit your head, period, like do not directly go to sleep after that. Like don't go lay down. Don't go drink no Vernors.
They said awake because usually they say if you're feeling sleepy, that's a sign. So I guess definitely not. Like if you was heading to bed and you just hit your head, you got to stay up a little bit or something.
Damn. Yeah, that's rough. That was sad. R.I.P. Bob.
R.I.P.
I'm glad it wasn't drug related though, because people just so wanted him to just like have been an OD'd, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I don't know.
Like everything don't gotta be drug related.
They assume. They assume.
Yeah.
Well, but hi guys. Welcome to the Which is the Best podcast, episode 8. Yeah.
Episode 8, yes.
What's the tag?
Y'all know us by now.
Yeah.
We don't need no introduction.
Plus, it's on the description of Spotify, so you can read that if you want to know.
Right.
Today, I believe we are talking about relationship currency. Is that what we decided we're talking about?
Relationship currency. Yes.
Would
you like to explain?
So, my cousin actually posed this question. For men, if you take sex off of the table, what are the benefits to you from a woman? Like, or a relationship or whatever. And for women, if you take money off the table, what would be the benefits? What would be the relationship currency that you would expect to be paid with? Pretty much.
This is an interesting topic because, I'm a firm believer in the idea that, with a lot of women, if you take money off of the table, I don't want to say there is no relationship,
Wow.
but I think that finances, I mean, let's just be realistic. Like, we need money to live.
I mean,
so,
true. Facts.
Yeah.
Factory.
So, yeah, if if a man does not have money, I mean,
we're worthless.
I mean, but I feel the same. I don't feel the same way for women. Actually, I don't.
I mean, because it's not the same way about. It's better chance for a woman that's down and out to come up and get saved than a dude that's down and out. Ain't nobody about to save him.
As they shouldn't. Like, as it shouldn't be that way. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a believer in biology, and I just feel that men were put on this planet to do certain things, and women were put on the planet to do certain things as well. Now, can we both do those roles? Yes. But I'm definitely not going to be I wouldn't want to be in a household where I'm the breadwinner.
Oh, yeah.
And making the most decisions, because like I've said numerous times, I want a life manager. I want somebody to make all the important decisions.
But she also wants him to make the bread to make those decisions.
And I also want you to run it by me before it's made. That's it.
So not really make the decisions. Maybe come up with the ideas and and give her the okay for her ideas, even though
Something along
she's
those
going to
lines.
do it anyways, unless
Why do you think I'm so defiant? Like, what's up, man?
because if you really
You be
want to
like,
do it, and he's like, nah, babe, I don't think that's a good idea, but you really want to do it, you really gonna not do it?
I mean, it depends on what it is. It depends. Like, it depends. Like, with the whole house situation, I'm like where we're moving to, this wasn't my first choice. Like, I'm still like, this isn't really what I necessarily wanted, but it has its pros and cons. But like I said, it wasn't my first choice, and I'm like, you know what? He think it's the better choice, then I'm gonna let him. I mean, I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna follow. I'm a follow. I'm gonna be what y'all call it, submissive.
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him
I'm
do
gonna
it.
submit.
Okay, so I mean, you just explained why money should not be taken off the table, but if it was taken off the table, what is said currency?
I mean, money isn't the only thing that you have to like more things about your partner. You definitely do.
I mean, but what else is going to attract you to the male? If we taking money off of the table, that's not a part of why you're with him. That's not a part of why you start talking to him. That's off the table. Mm-hmm. What keeps you there? What keeps you entertained? Because I don't know, my coworker was going through, I don't know what exactly he was going through, but he was like, I don't know how people get married, and I'm like that's just a general statement to make. And he was like, no,
Right.
dog, no, for real. He was like, you feel the same about your wife then when you got married to now? I'm like, yeah, probably feel stronger, sir. Like, definitely feel stronger. He was like, but no, it can't be the same. I'm like, I mean, it's not the same. It's more like. So I don't
Right.
know what, like. He's like, I just can't see getting married. You know, people stop fucking all this other stuff. And
You said I don't deal with that, so I don't know.
I mean, like that is a very important thing. But with that being taken off the table, I mean, it's still other currencies for me. For me, the biggest amongst anything is peace of mind. That
Facts.
coming home to peace of mind is top tier. Top tier. The fact that I know people who dread coming home, try to find,
Yeah.
different places to go before they hit home. Sitting
Yeah.
in the driveway for 20, 30 minutes, not because they preoccupied, just because they don't want to walk in.
That to me is very crazy. Like, I would like to think I would exit the relationship before it got to that, but I've never been married before. So I break up with people quick. So I like when I can see that shit is like going downhill, I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing this. But that sounds like a very terrible way to live.
I mean, I'm sure it's not
My
like
re-
that at the beginning.
No, but just going forward, it's like, fix that shit. But I guess my currency would be just like our overall like interaction. Like, I think what I like about him the most is that we just, I don't know, like, it's so easy to talk to him. Like, we're friends. Boom, I'll say that. We're really friends, and that definitely just even when we've had like rough patches or like when we've broken up, like we've always stayed cool through everything because that's my nigga. Like, that's my friend first before anything. So I mean, we were cool for a long time before we had sex. So yeah, if sex was taken off the table, I would be okay with us still having our friendship.
I mean, I'm sure if you...
I mean, not sex. I mean, money. if
Freudian
money was
slip.
taken off the table,
Freudian slip.
yeah. If right, because you were talking about sex, so it made me think about
Nah,
sex.
she ain't
But
listen.
like this,
You ain't
the
want to say
same,
money was
like-
taken off the table. That's what it was.
you say what?
So you ain't want to say money was taken off the table. That's what it was.
Well, I didn't. But I can say the same thing. If money was taken off the table, we still have our friendship. We're still, I like the idea that we can just be cool. Like, I can talk to him like my friend, like my girls.
Oh, you can talk to them like the girls? It's like that?
I mean, as far as I don't have anything to hide. So anything I talk to my girls about, trust me, the stuff that's in my group chat right now is really about dicks. So I'm sure he don't want to talk about that either. But what's funny is that he was the one that told me about Isaiah Rashad because he's a fan. So that's how that whole shit had that's how I heard about him.
Yeah.
But
Had no idea who he was.
if it wasn't, if he didn't have money, we still have our friendship. But money,
the side behind it.
and I'm not saying like he's rich or anything like that, but just I definitely it. Let's move on to the next currency because back to you because this is. I'm really trying to think like I said, the money is not the most important thing, but I like to live and move a certain way, so it would be very difficult. But
I don't know. I mean, I feel you. I couldn't just throw sex to the wind at all.
Yeah,
we have a very, very healthy sex life, so I would definitely not want to get rid of that. But I guess besides peace of mind, and also I want to talk about not just outside relationship, what other people should be looking for relationship currency, and not just either the sex or the money. But it would be just knowing that I got somebody who really fuck with me, like really when it come down to it, like I know she will hold me down if anything was to happen. Hold me down with little to no judgment too, and I think that's a big thing. Not to bring up stuff from past episodes, but like when we were talking about acrimony, she held him down, but she held him down with judgment. It was a caveat to her holding him down. It wasn't just simple, I got you. It was, I got you, but you about to hear my mouth because I got you. And
right.
yeah. And like that type of shit, I don't ask for help. And if you're like that, I'm definitely never going to ask for help. I don't ask for help much, but if I do, one, I really need it, and two, I'm not really trying to hear anything from somebody about, or reminding me that they're helping me. Nigga, I know. Like,
yeah. Yeah, because it's like the second you piss me off, I'm gonna be like, what your broke ass say? No, I'm just joking. JK. But I see why some women take it there, but that's not okay. I don't condone that behavior.
I mean, a lot of women take a lot of women will throw shit in men's faces for shit that they claim they forgave or didn't bother them. That's that's a whole different issue. But other besides relationship, that type of currency, what I said, peace of mind, would that be considered loyalty or just, I don't know, just being held down
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Knowing
I guess for
what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I didn't really have anything already thought. I was just gonna like go with it, but let me think about something. Then you can go ahead.
Um,
I'm terrible.
just, and knowing that my significant other or the person that I'm involved with is going to make sound decisions. I know
Facts.
a lot of people who have zero common sense or zero ability to read the room, like so zero common sense and zero self-awareness. And
Right.
she and I think anybody you would want to have somebody who makes sound decisions. Not going to be brash or something. Like, the type of, like, you don't want to be with, like, the type of girl, or maybe you do, but the type of girl that will talk shit and get you into shit or something like that. Just, just because she don't give a fuck about, she gives a fuck about her filter or gives a fuck less about her filter.
Yeah.
And then you out here.
Yeah. Well, I'll give another one. I think okay, so we were talking about, for me, just so I don't get it mixed up again. I'm not even high right now. It's crazy. It if money was taken off of the table, what I really enjoy about him is just how smart he is. That's why it's hard. It's
so
hard
intelligence for you would just be
intelligence is very important for me, and that's why it's hard to take money off of the table, because in my mind, if you're
way to bring it back.
If you're intelligent, you probably getting some money. And that's really what I really be attracted to dudes that are smart, and they, I like hustlers. I like hustlers.
You can be intelligent and not have drive. I can see the correlation,
Facts.
but I think, just because you smart don't mean you're going to have the money. But okay,
right.
I get where you're coming from now.
I do agree with you on that, because I did date one smart broke nigga before, and I was like, damn, this nigga is so smart. Like, how, like, I mean, he
I
was
know
like,
many of broke smart niggas.
man, I really don't. I really don't. Like, the dudes that I know are like, I mean, I guess being intelligent is kind of like, I mean, so much stuff is left up to your own perception. So, or how how you perceive it, but just
well, I'll say I know many of unambitious smart niggas.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's say that around.
Yeah, ambition. Yeah, like, I definitely like men who are go-getters, men who hustle, men who figure it out. Just people who are savvy in general, because I'm very savvy. And I like that. I like somebody I can bounce ideas off. I like somebody I can, just try to, figure out how we gonna get to the top with. Like, that's really important to me. So, yeah, if money was off the table, I mean, I guess we got...
but you brought it back around. You said if he's smart, he's not gonna be broke.
I find that to be truth. You smart enough to figure it out. If you not smart enough to figure it out, you ain't that smart.
I mean,
if you can't figure out how to get some money.
I mean, he could be content where he is, though. Like, maybe he's fine with his current lifestyle, and maybe it's not a lavish one, but he's okay with it.
He ain't gonna be with me, but I feel you on that. Like, some people want to be average. I am not one of those people. I am not people. But all right, back to you, Bob. If sex was taken off the table,
So what? Let's recap.
So
What happened
so
before that?
far, so far you said loyalty because she got your back, and you said peace of mind. You come home to
Oh,
peace.
and that she makes sound decisions,
Yes.
and she is intelligent. And I feel like we're on. For me, we're on the same level of competency. Um, I've had a I've I've had a lot of girlfriends. Some that aren't. I'm not gonna say all of them are. No, but I've had a lot of girlfriends that weren't really competent. Like I could,
I could think
if I
of
wanted
one.
to, I could outsmart them or something like that. Like, so you know, is it's great to have somebody who would call me on my bullshit because I couldn't put some shit past her. If I want, not saying I love to put things past women. I'm just saying that
Right.
I knew what shit I could get away with if I really wanted to, and I know a lot of that shit wouldn't fly here, despite the amount of freedom that I have within the relationship where she doesn't care about if I'm talking to women, platonically, that are my friends at any hour or whatever like that. Um, you know how I talk. I really don't filter myself, so and I don't really change how I talk to women versus how I talk to my male friends. But I talk in front of her, but she's not. She ain't in the conversation. She ain't worrying about what I'm doing. She if I say I'm going over one of my friends' house, she ain't about to check me about it.
I can
Um,
tell. I can tell. She be real chill about that stuff because we'll
yeah,
randomly be talking, and I'm assuming she's probably at work at this time though. But we were like talking early as hell in the morning, or we'd be talking late as hell at night, and I'm just like, oh, it's a lot of wives that would be like, nigga, no.
like that. What's that one chick who just said, if her friends come to town, she making them get a hotel.
Yeah,
Uh,
so they don't be around her husband.
like I'm like, if these your friends, do you are they really your friends? If who don't you trust in this situation?
Dog,
Like, are you not trusting them or
I
your
cannot,
husband?
I cannot wait to move so I can have big ass slumber parties with my friends at the house. Like, I cannot wait. Listen, I can't wait. I thought that was very strange, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like you either have no faith in your husband or you have no faith in your friends.
Yeah, but
Cause
either way, you need to fix it because there's a disconnect somewhere for
like I
sure.
I know who I know who I fuck. At least I have a good sense of who I fuck with, and even on top of that, I trust my wife. So it's it's times where one of my boys come over. I'm on the way to home, and I let her know, and she let him in. That's like I feel like that's crazy to just be like, oh no, you gotta wait till I get there or something like that. Like
Yeah.
that's that's wild. But I've had plenty of girlfriends that would not have been okay,
Cool
that
with
would have
that.
tripped, that I was talking on the phone with them, or just having too much of a good time while talking to them. They literally, I have
Stop
had
having fun,
girlfriends.
nigga.
Yeah, I've had some girlfriends who would literally just hate that I was having fun.
What
Like
kind of insecure
literally.
shit is that, weirdo?
I literally had one girlfriend that I used to I used to take my phone, talk to her, act like I'm like about to go, talk to her till she goes to sleep. I would go to wherever we at, maybe say we about to go to a club, whatever, or just to an event. I would go there, sit in the car, talk to her until she go to sleep, just to go and have my fun in peace. Because
That's too
if I got
much.
off of the phone with her and she knew that I was going to do something else, complete attitude that once she finds out I'm about to go do something and not be on the phone with her till she goes to sleep, and then complete attitude for the whole next day.
That is so
And
stressful First
it
of
was
all.
even times that I've asked her if she wanted to go, and it was a no. And still,
And it was
like,
still an issue.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it was certain some shit she didn't even want. She didn't even want to do. She wouldn't even enjoy it. But just because I was out enjoying myself that didn't involve her, she had issues with it. So
That's fucking nuts. That's nuts.
yeah, I enjoy not having that. That is that fills my bank up.
I, I have to steal that one too. Like I definitely appreciate the I guess freedom you would say, or just the lack of tripping over stuff like that. Like I'm going out tonight with my girls. I'm going out tomorrow night with my girls. I'm probably fuck around and go out with them Sunday night too, cause it's Super Bowl. So I mean, gotta get drunk somewhere and act like we're watching football, right? Cause ask me who's playing. I don't know.
Oh really?
Fuck no. I don't care about football. I care about the festivities surrounding it. I just care about who's having a party and are you gonna have
you don't
dark
even know
liquor
one
there?
team? I mean, I'm
No.
as a man, I'm supposed to care about sports like that. I could really give a fuck less.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only full Super Bowl I for real watched intensely was the last one that the Eagles played in, because my boy plays for the Eagles and he got the winning sack. BG plays
Is he
for
from
the
Michigan?
Eagles. Yeah, he went to U of M. Brandon Graham.
PG?
And
Sounds familiar-ish.
he he's like friend he's like closer friends with my other friends. But you know, we're cool. And
Gotcha.
so
So who's
yeah.
playing in Super Bowl?
It's the Rams and I want to say the Bengals, I think.
The Bengals.
I think.
The
Don't quote
Rams?
me, because like I said,
Don't know
I'm
what
not.
state that is.
Well, right now, it's. I think aren't they? I think they're L.A. now. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the Rams used to be. Was it? Was it C? Was it C? Was it St. Louis? I think. I don't know what Rams used to be. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, well, really, football, schmootball. I just know that. I mean, I kind of do want to know, but yeah, I definitely. I like how you said you would have to go and like sit in the car. I think I've done that maybe with somebody, not exactly that, but just have to like finesse some shit to be able to like actually do what I want. I think that
it was
lasted.
St. Louis. It was St. Louis. See, I got
Oh.
points. Being manly, I was right. But yeah, anyway, continue.
Oh, I thought you said it was L.A.
No. They're L.A. now, but they were St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm about to be like, wrong part of the country. But, yeah, that being able to like still have a social life and still be able to do the things that you want to do and not have somebody fucking lose their shit is like, I didn't realize how just uncommon it was because I've never been in a situation like that where a person really trips. But yeah, let me put that on my list of things to be grateful for, because
So you never had like a controlling or tripping boyfriend? He was just always cool with you dangling.
No, but I've never really been controlled, and I'm not saying that like can't nobody control me. I'm a wild animal, but I'm just saying like you said, I tend to do what I want, so I'm gonna be with somebody who is okay with my lifestyle and the fact that I have friends and the fact that I travel with them. We do things on the weekend. We do things during the week. We do shit in the morning. But yeah, so I've never dated somebody who tried to like put a stop to it or tell me that you're doing too much or anything like that. The only person that has been close is just a guy that I dated who just, he was clingy. Like, he wanted to do stuff all the time. So me and him were doing stuff all the time. And it just would not leave room for me to really get out and do things with my friends. And I lost friends like that. So I vowed to never be like that again, where I'm just so wrapped up into my relationship and I'm like not doing things with my friends, because after that relationship, you know, they still gonna be around. If this isn't the person I'm marrying, obviously. So
yeah, that's what I always wondered about some women. Someone would just throw they girls to the side for the nigga, and I'm like, nigga, this is just the flavor of the month, though.
yeah.
But I, you know, I had a lot of female friends that were like that kind of with me, and because a lot of my female friends' boyfriends didn't like me, and I don't. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. I'm not trying to fuck your girl, dog. Like, if I wanted to, I would have done it.
Right.
If
We would have already.
If we were in that headspace, it would have happened. Like,
yeah.
bro, what are you tripping about? Like,
Yeah.
but then, you know, a lot of times some were just assuming they were gonna be like that, so, you know, we'll fall back, which is fine. Just know though, you do that shit a lot. I just put you in a different category. We're probably not gonna be that. Like, each time, we're probably not gonna be that close by the end of the shit, because I feel like that's just stupid.
That's stressful, because then you gotta like lie to them to just like live. That shit is whack. Like,
what you mean?
Like how you, like you said, how you gotta like sit in the, like you had to sit in the car. Is that what you're talking about? Like,
no, I'm talking about like if her, say if her and her dude break up, then she come back around and we cool, we hanging, and she get with another dude, she do the same shit. I'm saying by the end of, but if she on dude number 3, even if it's probably like 2 or 3 years, I'm probably not gonna be as cool with you, cause
yeah, if you keep, you know, throwing me to the side every time.
Just like I'm not your single friend. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Another currency for me is definitely safety and security. Like, that's very important to me. Just like, you know, I don't like having, like, I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun here. But when I'm with him, and I'm very I'm very pro gun. Like, I
would have thought you would have.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, nigga. No,
like you stay strapped. Look like you had that thing on you.
But yeah, just feeling safe and secure, knowing that if something happens, he definitely strapped, or not even just in that capacity. Like, just feeling safe with that person. I definitely
want to get one for the crib. I do.
Yeah,
I think I am about to get one very soon.
Wifey
need to get her. She took the test. I mean, she did the training, whatever. She just need to go get the shit. Yeah. I can't get it legally because I have my marijuana card.
Oh, you can't have both in Michigan?
No, I don't think you can anywhere.
Well, we legally can't have marijuana cards here because it's not legal.
Yeah, I don't think you can have it anywhere. You can't have your marijuana card and a gun license.
So if you own a dispensary, do you have to have a marijuana card?
Here mostly, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so these people who have these dispensaries are not legally allowed to have a gun on them while they're in
it depends on how they have the dispensaries. I guess technically they could have it under a business name, and I don't know. Because I know you cannot legally have both cards, at least in the state of Michigan. Now,
that is nuts.
But you can kind of fuck with the system if you let your weed card lapse, and then you get your gun license, and then get your weed card or something. Feel like one doesn't check for the other. So I think they'll check they check your background more so for the gun than they do for the weed. So I don't think they don't check and see if you have a gun license when you try to get your weed card, but they check to see if you have a weed license when you try to get your gun license.
Got you. So you need to get your gun license first.
Yeah, you really you got to get it like when they lapse. It's weird. It's a weird way to do
That
it.
is so crazy to me because ain't no way I would have a dispensary and not have a gun while I was in there. There's literally no way. I would be strapped while I was at work.
I mean, though,
all the time.
but see, you could have a gun there. You just can't have the license to carry it on you. You can have a gun, but you can't have a CCW.
So you have a gun, and somebody is trying to rob you at your dispensary, and you shoot them, and you
I
don't
feel
have
like I feel like you would be okay because your like your gun lives there.
Oh. So
And
you
not
just can't
on
have
you.
it on your person out and about.
Yeah, I
but
feel
you can
I
have
feel
it
like you can't have
at
you
your
can't.
business.
Yeah, because I think you can have a gun at your business and it's not considered carrying. You know, it's like how it is at your house as a homeowner. If you're a business owner, you own this business, you can have the gun in the building because you own it. It's like a house or some shit.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's wild. But yeah, just feeling safe, definitely. You know, just having somebody that I feel safe and secure with. You know, just I'm talking about in a physical sense with this specifically. But
No, I feel you.
yeah, like especially as a woman. So
Yeah, I feel like that should be a big thing. I feel like as a woman, you should definitely feel safe with your nigga.
yeah, like if somebody walked up to him, you know how they always have those memes like, what would your nigga do if this big, it'd be like some buff ass nigga walked up to your girl and slapped your butt. You've seen like those memes and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what would your nigga do? And I'm just like, mine probably gonna shoot. Like, the disrespect is not, dog, this dude in the gas station, like, we were in the gas station and this dude, like, touched me or something. And then we were like, and he seen it and we were walking out and we were about to get in the car. He almost ran this nigga over. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, what did he touch you for? And I was like, I don't know. But I just kind of, like he just did like this to my arm. And so we went and got in the car.
That's creepy though.
It's creepy as fuck. But I was just like,
Like-
I'm just like, let me get in the car. Let's go. And I'm like, he like, no, we about to wait for him to come out. I'm
He
like,
better than me. I would have said something.
I'm like,
He better than he better than me. I would have.
shit.
Like if I seen it, did he know he saw it?
He wasn't like, well, he wasn't in the gas station, but he seen it. Like he was outside, I was at the gas station or coming out of the gas station, and he seen the dude do that to my arm as he was. So I was coming out, dude was going in, so he did that shit to my arm, and so he was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "What did that nigga say to you?" And I'm like, I think the guy was like I think he was like mentally, like something was like wrong with him or something. Like he looked like he was at the gas station begging. But I'm like,
okay.
please don't run him over right here because there's been a lot of
Okay.
police in this area. So
Okay, all right. Maybe I wouldn't trip as hard.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
yeah, it wasn't like somebody like trying to get on or like trying to grab me aggressively. But
No, that's how I took it at first. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, please don't kill him here. Like, we about to be late. Like, we gotta go. Please don't commit murder. But, yeah, it was just nice to, cause I feel like I definitely been with some niggas that would have just been like, oh, well, you good? And I'd have been like, bitch ass nigga, you're not gonna like, you're not gonna do that then? Like, you don't care? You're not gonna say nothing? Like, I knew he wasn't really gonna run him over, but it was nice to know that
That he was mad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, safety, security is another thing on my list of things that I guess are important besides money. All right, I will stop rolling my eyes when I say that. I'm done.
Hey.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm trying to think. What else? What else is just the benefits of what a woman brings to a man's lives? I guess not just me in personally, but I guess just men's lives. I don't know, cause
What about like affection? Like, even though that kind of, it's
yeah,
kind of like sex.
yeah. I'm
but
a nah, but I feel you. I am a touchy ass person.
me too.
So like that is my literal love language is all types of touching. Um so yeah. Like that, that I'm glad you actually said that.
Yeah,
That is
affection is huge.
that is top tier. Back rubs, back massages. Now
My
that I
favorite,
have so
my favorite is a booty scratch. I love
the
my booty
booty
being,
the booty scratch.
yeah, like my butt being scratched.
So I do butt massages. Like I just massage her butt, but I didn't
You
know.
don't, you don't scratch your butt,
Nah, I didn't know that
dog. Just when
I
you in the
didn't know
middle
that
of
was a thing.
when you in the middle of a massage, just like start scratching it. She gonna be like, "Oh, this is next level." Like, do a little combination.
Never knew. never,
She
never,
gonna,
never knew that
just
was a thing.
she gonna be thanking me. Give her my number after you do it, so she can tell me.
Um, the new thing with this, the hands through the hair. Yeah, that stopped here too.
Oh,
I had never really had that because I never have had this much hair. So,
but you never had like a head scratch. Like, what about
yeah,
you
yeah,
talking about a
that.
head rub or a
But
scratch?
no, now she just runs her fingers just
Fingers through your hair.
yeah,
I got
and
you.
just like if I'm laying on her or something like that, that's great.
And
It's
you like,
like
hell yeah, this is top tier.
yeah, it is. I'm definitely enjoying. I enjoy all the affection. The affection is yeah. I would
Yeah.
that almost no, I'm not gonna say that almost trumps everything, but
But
it's up
it
there.
is at the top though.
It is
Yeah.
definitely up there. But also I know all dudes aren't like me. Some dudes don't even like to be touched like that. Which I mean, hey, that's you.
Which
Live your
is
life.
yeah, just very weird. I'm really big on like, human connection physically. Like I just do weird shit, like go up to him and just put my forehead on his forehead, or like yesterday I was like licking his arm or some dumb shit.
Oh, you on some freak shit.
It wasn't even freaking. We were fully clothed on the couch. I got the pictures to prove it. Like I'm probably more affectionate. I'm probably the one who is more touchy feely because I'm just.
Yeah, so
You never know what I might do. I just be doing random shit. I just be doing random stuff.
see, that's more
So,
me on her, and she is not. She is not the. She's not the type to like all the touching. Like it took her a while to get used to me just like rubbing on her face or something like that.
dang, Mo a thug. Damn.
She was she was I remember in the beginning she was not into it. She's like, why are you just rubbing on my face, my cheek for what? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
just
You're
so
like, because it's your face, and now it's my face.
pretty much just,
So, but yeah, affection is definitely physical touch. Period. Like that's definitely that's one of my top love languages. My top love languages.
gifts.
No,
Trips.
you know what? And I was gonna tell you to guess it because I knew you was gonna guess it wrong.
Trips.
Guess again. That's not a love language. Okay, your love languages. You have
Or
physical touch.
your acts of service.
Boom. That's what I am. Do stuff for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's your top love language?
Gifts, honestly, gifts is at the bottom
No,
me.
I didn't know. I thought it was. The touchy feely stuff. I didn't think it would be acts of service.
Yeah, acts
Because
of
that's what
services.
Monique's is.
Yeah, physical touch is you know what? It varies from partner for me, honestly, because I had one partner that he was. I mean, acts of service was how he showed love anyway. Like, hey, do you need this? Do you need this? Do you want me to grab you this? Do you want to do this? Da, da, da. Like, that was his love language anyway.
Yeah,
So
that's how
I didn't
Monique
need,
is.
huh?
I said that's how Monique. Yeah, she's acts of service. I feel like the
That's
only
how
reason
that's how she
started
loves.
touching. Yeah, that's how she loves.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the one who likes the touchy feely stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah, it like with that partner, for me it was more with him, it was more like time because I mean, he would always be doing stuff, but he was like he would do things for me. He would fulfill acts of service, but he just wasn't, present as much and we didn't really spend like a lot of like quality time together. Like we would just because of his work schedule, like we would have time to like I mean, our work schedules were literally like he would work from noon to 9 o'clock, and my schedule was this is when I was working at the gym, so I was at the gym at 5 a.m. So, and my work schedule was 5 to noon. So I'm 5 to noon, he's noon to
So
9.
just completely opposite. Shit.
Yeah, so we just did not see each other like that during the week. Like he would come over after he got off work, but it's 9 o'clock. But I'm like, I got one show in me. That's it. And I got to be in this bed by 10 because I'm up at 4. So, but yeah, with my partner now, I definitely get like, I get time from him and I get physical touch, but I don't really get the acts of service like that because that's just not how he gives love. And I find myself doing acts of service for him, which is just so weird because that's not necessarily how he feels love either. But because I love acts of service, I like to, give people acts of service. But so we trying to figure that out now because I'm like, like I want you to just be more like, just more considerate with little stuff. Like if you going out, like, you know what I'm saying? Ask me, do I want something? And it's just, and it's not like you have to do that, but I do that with everybody. And like, if I was at your house, like if I came to your house and I was about to leave and go to the store real quick, what y'all want? What y'all need? You want me to grab you something? You want me to go somewhere different and grab you something? I'm gonna do it because that's just how I give love. And I just wish, that it was more like that with him. It's like, dang, you want me to stop at another store? Yes, nigga, the fuck, they right next door. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So
It did take me a while though to just think as a couple when I'm by myself. Mm-hmm. Like in the beginning, I feel like I'd be going to get food, and I thinking, damn, she about to be home in like probably hour or two. I could get her food too. I'm only thinking like, oh shit, I'm hungry. I'm about to go get this food right quick, and then and then we come back and. Yeah, we end up going to get food later, but I could have just got her some shit, just put it in the oven and put it in the refrigerator or something.
Right.
But it took a while to get like that, and I still have it. I have certain increments. If it's like a 5-hour difference, like I ain't about to see her 5 hours, I'm probably just doing stuff just for me.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but you got to insert it when it's appropriate. When
you
it
do.
Makes sense.
You definitely do. You definitely
when
do.
It makes sense. Do it. But it'll like make sense, and he just still won't do it, and I'd be like, damn. What?
Yeah, and she do that shit. She always do that shit for me too. So that's why I definitely gotta stay up on it. She like anytime she go out with her girl, she bringing me back carry out Go out with her girls.
Yeah.
She gonna send me the menu. So.
Oh, see, well, that's one thing I don't do, cause nah, my friends be trying to eat too expensive. I'm like, I'll get you something, but you gonna have to send me, you gonna have to Zelle me this 40 real quick.
Well,
For real.
we take turns of paying for when we eat out. So sometimes it'll be just sending the cash app for me and her, or sometimes it's her just buying me something.
Yeah. And it's different when you married, so.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all got the same bills. Y'all got the same.
It really don't make no sense because we are horrible at it for real keeping count. I feel like we just kind of just choose
whoever pulled it out. Whoever pulled that card out first.
Sometimes we literally rock paper scissors and shit. Mm-hmm. But so I don't know why it matters, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. All right. So on your list, because we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, I was going to say it's 7 o'clock.
About to go dangle in these
dangle
streets.
time.
Dangle time. So for you, your currency, if we took sex off the table, would be loyalty. Peace.
Peace of mind, affection, holding downness. Making up words.
Down. Did you say holding downness?
Yes, holding downness and competency.
Competency. Okay.
And sound decision making. Is that the same thing?
I don't know. Yeah. I think we can bunch those together.
And yours without money, even though we circled around. We circled back around to money a few times.
I had to, because got to get money. But safety and security.
Yeah.
I think that's top notch for me.
Okay.
Affection was mine. Another one. Intelligence.
To make that money.
And yeah. To be smart enough to figure it out. And friendship. And I know that's kind of broad, but just somebody who you can.
No, it's real though. You really need to be. I feel like for a relationship for real to be successful, you really gotta fuck with your partner. Like you for real, you really fucking with somebody nips a lot of shit in the bud, and it stops you from making dumb decisions sometimes. Mm-hmm. If you really fuck with them, that's your friend. I feel like it makes shit just a lot easier.
It does. It definitely does. And then we just have fun. Like it's really like being with we just goofy, like how I am with my homegirls, because we just are all out of our fucking minds. Like I'll send you like group chat screenshots. These girls are nuts, but that's how me and him are. Like we can text each other and we can joke and we can, we both funny. So when we be together, we just be stupid and laughing all the time. So it's just like that friend dynamic is very important. It's very important. So those are my 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I don't know what question are we posing? I guess to the well wishers. That's you guys. I'm naming you that because I feel like it has a nice ring to it.
It does.
What are y'all relationship currencies? What are the things? Taking those things that we mentioned off the tables: sex and money, sex for the men, money for the women.
Money for the women, yes.
What are the things that draws you into a relationship that fills your relationship bank?
Mm-hmm.
And and we'll be back with the next episode 9. We're trying to be consistent, trying to do it every weekend.
We got our 50 we met our 50th listener mark. Damn, Devin is popular.
They calling me.
But yeah, so.
But yeah, we're monetized, baby. So yeah, I might have to put up with some ads soon. But yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. I'll be in a different place recording next week.
Yep, we'll be here next week, and same bat face, same bat time. I don't know. It's they say something like that.
Same bat cave.
Maybe that's what it's. Same bat cave, same bat. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Deuces.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Keep wishing us the best. Our podcast is better than the rest. You got an issue, better say it with your chest. Until then, keep wishing us the best. Keep wishing us the best. Our podcast is better than the rest. You got a problem, better say it with your chest.